Welcome back everybody, the Pro Spartan Gamer here with Rebirth of a Legend episode 13 on PES 2015 with the King Leonadis, 17-year-old Greek in his second season at Parma in Serie A. Just had a fantastic match when he scored his first goal for Parma and the winner against Sampdoria. Let's see what's up next in episode 13 then. So it's the Italian Cup, round 2, first leg. Parma will participate from this match onwards, so we're picked in the starting lineup for this one, so starting to play regularly now against Catania. We're playing in a more forward role today, and we've got the captain's armband. This is a proud moment for Leonadis. It's away from home, but he's got the armband. And the manager's trust level is up to 99 now. He's almost sleeping with his missus. He's certainly sleeping with the assistant coach's missus. There's no doubt about it now. He's really up there. Really doing everything right at this club. It was a good move and he's coming here and doing fantastically well. Let's go and play in that yellow strip again, which he played so well in episode 12. And let's see what he can do. We'll watch the entrance, because obviously Leonadis will be leading the team out for the first time in Italian football. 17-year-old and the captain's armband. That shows you what a big character and big figure he is in the changing room. What a massive influence he must be. Such a big character. Leader of men, as obviously. Now you see him. You don't quite see him come out, but you see him with the armband on. Look at him. He looks twice as wide as usual and twice as high. Rimmed with pride all over his face. Leonadis leading the team out for the first time. Really proud moment for the Greek. He'll be definitely wanting them to win here today. And he's allowed to even push further forward, not in that defensive role today. God, he's gonna be thunderous tackle. Oh, he won ball surely, ref. It's a big one from Leonadis. It's an early yellow. Really big challenge. Left him in a heap. Cannot believe that's a booking. Ferocious. Look at that. Whoosh. Have some of that round down your Gillard. Little penis. Giving him a yellow. Another one to add to this vast collection of yellows that he's got. Certainly picked up a fair few in season 1. A couple reds in amongst them as well. On the charge here, though. Oh, bundled over. Gets it back. Leonadis can't get the shot away. Can't believe it won a free kick on him. Picks it up again. Didn't come back, though. Half time coming here. Disappointing we ain't got a first goal. Another 0-0. Plenty of them. Leo tries to rally the troops. Desperate to get something in the second half. Remember, it is a two-legged affair. Only the one shot from either team in what's been a bit of a builded water rat of a first half, to be fair. Leonadis taking the kick-offs now. Taking everything soon. Taking the penalties. He'll be taking them off people like Kevin Morales. Gets it again. Bumped off it. Poor. Not having his best of games here today. Goes back and wins it though. That's what the crowd love about him. Never say die attitude. Leo's been taken off, even though he had the armband on. Obviously shagged. Really did put a lot into that game. One of his best of games. We'll have to see if Parma can go on and win it. Another 0-0 for Parma. They just love the 0-0. It's the default score for Parma. That was a real disappointing game. Not many highlights at all from that game. A real build with water. He won't be that pleased with his first game as captain. I think he probably put too much into it and it didn't really work for him. Only a 6. One of his worst games so far for Parma. And that will disappoint him. Let's see what's coming up. Obviously they've got the second leg to come. from that. And it looks like if they go through, well, I don't know if it works, that they would have the winner of Napoli and Trapani. I'm not sure whether it works like that, but obviously second leg to come at home, so there is a chance that they could go on. And has he gone up one? Was he 76 at the beginning? I think he might have been 75, so I think he's actually gone up a stat. Some of these gone up. Yeah, dribbling's now gone up to 73. That was just breaking it on 72. So a couple increases in a few stats there. And yeah, he's gone up to 76. He was 75 before, so increase of 1 for Leonadis. And it's the second leg coming up straight away. And we're going to have an international as well in this episode 13. One more league game after this, and then an international match. Where is he playing today? Same position, and he's got the captain's armband again. So let's hope we can win this game, and Leonadis can do better in this one. So Italian Cup, all to play for here. 0-0 after the first leg against Catania. There's Leonadis with the armband on again against the match officials, waving to his darling public. Can he make it happen today? They will be really disappointed if they don't win this game. It's a match they should be looking to win. Corner kick early doors to the away team. Big header out from Leo. And the break's on. Leonadis, bit of time and space to have a look up. Good ball. Picks it up. Dangerous area when he gets it here. Come on, referee. Yes. Draws the foul. He was through then. Beating the man and he was in. Just about to unleash a thunderbolt. Worst thing possible's happened and we're trailing. Leonadis is trailing here. Don't know if away goals can't double here, but if they do, it's a right mess here for Parma. Need to find something. Picks it up. 35 gone. Really up against it here, Parma. Not been playing that well. Need to get something back here before half time. Leonadis involved. And then they give it away again. Been too much of that in this first half. Half time whistle goes, and it's going to have to take a massive second half from Parma here to turn this around. Not been in the game. Been another disappointing game. No shots on target or nothing. Leonadis not been able to stamp his authority on this. Going to give him a rousing team talk at half time. He's going to need to. Going to have to pull the blade on a few of them, I should think. Brilliant turn! Oh, what a goal that would have been. Chest control and turn and shot. Kick in the grass. He knows he wanted it to go in. Went for power. Perhaps he should have gone for precision. Not that Leonadis is much about precision. He's a bit of a balls and all man, really. He's not one to die wondering. Oh, how's that a foul, ref? Real soft one. And Leonadis pulled on 60 again here. That's a better blow, that is. I thought he was the way back into this game for Parma, but obviously not. Donadoni thinks different. Leonadis not happy, taking off. Throws his shirt down in disgust as he sits on the bench. Really isn't happy. They're out of the cup, and that is a real sour one. No doubt about it. That's going to leave a real nasty taste around Parma. Knocked out. Beaten at home by a lesser team. Leonadis comes away with 6.5. He was the best player while he was on the pitch, but for some reason he was taken off. I don't know why. He looked the most likely to score the goal, but they're out, and that is bad news. They just can't score goals, Parma, and they would have played Napoli, which would have been a nice game to be involved with. But that's gone now, so they can forget about that. That was his 8th appearance of the season. Only one of those has been a full 90, mind you. 1 goal, no assist yet. He'd be looking to add some assists to his figures, no doubt here. Who's up next? It's back in the league, and it's against Udinese for Parma. And then we've got a game, national game for Greece, which will obviously wrap up episode 13. The last game will be the Greece one. So let's see where he's playing in this one. Captain again, even in the league games now. playing in that more advanced role. I don't know if that's suited to him. I think he was a little bit better when he was playing in the defensive role. 100% now. He's the main man at this club. Everybody loves him. Everybody smooths him down when he wants it. And everybody's misses is available when Leonadis clicks his fingers. Here we go then. Going to be a tough one against Udinese. Going to be up against Badu from Ghana, who we experienced in the Spartans Master League spin-off. Good player. Corner kick, or early pressure from Udinese. Going to be a tough day this, I reckon. Goalie comes and claims right from the head of Leonadis. Picks up the pieces. Will drive forward. Little dinky Dalton ball. Oh, fired across. No one in there to touch it in. So it's going to be a tough afternoon. Udinese one up early on there. Leonadis coming and trying just to settle it down a bit. And he's telling the troops, let's just settle this down a bit. There's a long way left in this game. It's not too bad 1-0, but 2-0 will be a real hard game. Picked it up midway through the half. In their half. Oh, pass it, you geriatric. He's not happy with that, I tell you. It's a great run. Oh, just couldn't quite get it. The ball wasn't good enough. Great run from the skipper. Half time, then they trail 1-0 to a very good Udinese side. Big second half coming. Hopefully Leonadis has got a little bit in the tank left to survive more than the hour. Big tackle. Leonadis crunch tackle on Badu. Then a little reverse pass over the top. Oh, unlucky. Leonadis, oh, one drop. Unlucky, keeper out quick. It was a gift if he could have got there. Would have been a tap in. So unlucky. We're still on after 75 minutes. This is a rarity. Good glancing header. Oh. Good run, can we get it? Oh, just not got enough speed left to pick up that one. Another gut-busting run from Leonadis from midfield. Leonadis, good. Oh, it nearly sneaked in. Went for the shot, but it got scuffed, and then he turned out to be a hell of a ball. Leonadis! Brought down, surely, referee. Didn't even see the shot get away. I don't know what happened to it. Let's see it on the replay. Good hit. Keeper had to save it. Corner kick. Parma on top here at the end. Leo jumps up, can't get there. Never block, never corner. Leonadis putting in every effort here. Driven across the front of the goal. Blocked in another corner. Come on. Little flick on. Oh. There it goes. What a good effort from Parma at the death. And in particular Leonadis. Cannot believe it. He's given everything. Absolutely everything there. Especially in that second half. Deserved to get a point, I think. He's coming away with another 6.5. And once again, the best player in a Parma shirt. First defeat for a while in the league. But that's on the back of that disappointing defeat in the cup as well. Slipping down the table to 12th now. Leonadis' 9th appearance and he's now averaging 6.7. Very respectable indeed. His 36th career appearance at the age of 17. That's it for domestic football in this episode, but we will bring you highlights of his national game, international game for Greece against the Ivory Coast. In the starting lineup, playing in that defensive midfield role against a very good Ivory Coast side. And you've got highlights of this one to come to conclude episode 13. Greece have been really good in all these international friendlies. I think they've won nearly every game. They've been very impressive. Oh, come on, ref. Early free kick, surely. Forehead's got a big card already with his black band on his head covering up his massive man mountain of a forehead. Done well to win that because that was a hospital pass. And a lovely little ball looking for Mitroglou. Oh, unlucky. It's again Leonadis. That's lovely skill, that was. Really impressive turn of foot. Oh, and he was looking for the return. Couldn't quite get it. Good play again from the youngster. Another good block in the box. And again, threw his body on the line for his country. What a great block. Look at this. Now they got a corner to defend. Get your big noddy on it. Big header out as well from Leonadis. Doing everything here from a defensive point of view. And he's the furthest forward looking for the run. And he's in behind. Leonadis. Oh, went for the Benditure. Benderoo, unlucky, my friend. Had to have a go. Fantastic stuff. Wins ball again. Brilliant. And then gives it away. Picks it up again. He's everywhere. Come on, referee. It's got to be a free kick. Massive challenge again from Leonadis. Wins it again and then they give it away again. 1-0 down. Greece, first time they've conceded a goal, I think, in international football since Leo's been playing, or first time they've been behind. Don't deserve to be behind. Really did come against the run of play. Brilliant from Leonadis, and a raking ball looking for the run of the fullback. Half time then, and we're losing 1-0 to Ivory Coast. Tough first half for the Greeks. Can they turn it around? Good first half for Leonadis, so he's been absolutely everywhere in a defensive capacity, throwing his body on the line, winning some big old tackles. He's had a good first half personally. He always does when he wears this white shirt of Greece. Really is his proudest moment. Another block, another fine challenge. He threw his body on the line again. Another big tackle in there. And unfortunately, it keeps breaking for the Ivory Coast. And they've scored. That is so unlucky. 2-0, forehead with it. Tackle after tackle, just kept... Drop bar clotheslined him. Took him right out. Giovinco's out spark cold, isn't he? Cannot believe that was so unlucky. Massive big tackle in here, one again from Leonadis. Here it is. Big tackle one, and look how kindly it breaks to him. And they go on and score the goal from there. Very unfortunate. And that's 2-0, and I can't see the Greeks getting back into this one. It's going to be the first time Leonadis has tasted defeat for his country. Can run with it this time, then spreads it out wide. And the ball in is awful from the right full back. That's pants. Really was absolute shit. Picks it up again, does very well. Good control. Brought down, surely, referee. Bloody hell, ref. Crazy decision. Things like that's only going to fuel Leonadis' temper. Real dog shit of a decision from the referee, that. They've lost 2-0 and a disappointing game for Leonadis. Some poor refereeing in amongst it as well. Definitely brought down on the edge. Consoling with the older members of the team. That's the sort of thing he does. Real disappointing game for Greece. Not his best. Probably his poorest international game so far for Leonadis. That's why we didn't see much action. Just show you his international record as we wrap up this episode. Now you see 5 games now for Greece, 6.5 average rating, which is decent, but no goals or no assists. So he'd like to pop up for his country, that's for sure. But he is only 17 years old. We keep on forgetting that. He looks like he's got a face of a 35-year-old, I know, but he is only 17. A lot of years and a lot of life crammed into those 17 years. You've got to remember he was a man at something like 11 and sowed his oats all over Sparta. You know, gravy stroke up all the women. You know, he's bedding women in their 40s when he was only 12. Such a giant of Sparta. The king of Sparta, don't forget. More children than you know how to shake a stick at. You know, he could fill every primary school in England, all the kids he's made in Sparta, no doubt. Probably 3 or 4 each night. Such a man, such a legend. And that's why this series is all about him, and it's only going to improve. Thanks for joining me, guys and girls, for episode 13. Leonadis. Not his greatest episode, but he's still put in every ounce of spunk he had in his body. Cheers, dudes. Stay safe.